A 20-year-old defendant stood before the judge hoping for another chance, but within minutes, every excuse he gave was torn apart. He missed probation meetings, paid only $55 in 2 years, ignored restitution, and picked up new charges along the way. As the judge kept asking one simple question, "What have you been doing with your life?" the courtroom fell silent. Would he be sent to prison for 3 years, or would he get one final opportunity to turn things around? Watch until the end to see the judge's surprising decision.
Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? And did you review the first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? And did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same J. Angel Juarez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 1043 for the offense of evading arrest detention with a vehicle on March 7, 2024 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Judge, be proceeding on the first amended motion to adjudicate, specifically a violation of Defendant 4 in Missouri County, Texas. The defendant, J. Angel Juarez, did then there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of December 2025 in violation of Defendant 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True. The judge will also be proceeding on violation of condition number 4, specifically that in Missouri County, Texas, the defendant, J. Angel Juarez, did then there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of January, February, and March 2026 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that?
True. And judge will waive the remaining allegations.
We have no objection to that.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation 4 and 4, the court can find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 4 and 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation 4 and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Judge, we don't agree. No agreement.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting that you revoke the defendant, sentence him to 2 years to do in the Texas Department of Corrections.
And defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we request that we go along with the probation recommendation, which is that this is his first MTR. To continue him and then put him on ISF. And then, of course, dismiss the 2 misdemeanors that are pending. Which is evading by foot and failure to ID.
What has he done since he's been on probation? That's the question.
He's done everything else, hasn't he?
No, Judge,
Oh.
may I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Judge, Mr. Juarez was reporting regularly upon being granted in 2024. He was reporting as instructed. He was submitting all of his UAs. The very first UA, as the court was aware, I believe, when he was granted probation, he was said that he would be positive for marijuana. All of the subsequent ones were negative. He has not completed his aggressive driving course or his GED, but he expressed to me that he does want to complete those. He's paid a total of $55 toward his fees. There is a large amount of restitution that he needs to work on, Judge. At this point, probation is recommending that he go into local ISF, followed by the intensive supervision program. Mr. Juarez is 20 years old. He said when he picked up his new cases that he simply just did not want to turn himself in, and that's why he failed to report, Judge.
So basically, he hasn't done anything. In 2 years, and I want you to internalize this, in 2 years, you've only paid $55. What have you been doing with your life in 2 years?
I don't have no excuses, but I did have a job, but it was under the table. I was trying to get myself a job, but I was having issues with my ID. My ID was stolen.
You know what the problem is? The problem is everyone always has excuses, but they can pick up a new charge. The failure to identify, which counsel, I'm not going to consider that. But you know what failure to identify is? Some officer asked you for your name and date of birth, and you either gave them a false name or date of birth, or you just didn't give them anything. How hard was that?
It wasn't, ma'am.
So basically, you haven't done anything. And now you want me not to send you to prison. There's a person who's owed $6,399.22, and you haven't paid a single penny towards what they're owed. And now you want to come to me, and I'm assuming you want to say, don't send me to prison. I'm young. Young people go to prison every day. And you come before me, and what do you end up doing? You don't do anything on your probation. And once you're brought back for a motion to revoke, then it's, well, I can do this and I can do that. Why can you do it beforehand?
I don't have no excuses, Judge. I didn't have the knowledge that I do now.
No. Here's the thing. People have knowledge to commit crimes. The knowledge to do right. You don't even have to really have knowledge to do right. It takes more knowledge to commit a crime, because the knowledge to do right, all you have to say is, would I want somebody to do this to me? This person who you owe $6,000 to, would I want somebody to owe me $6,000 for over 2 years and not pay it? The answer to that is easy. Committing crimes, that takes some ingenuity in planning. Doing right takes zero planning. And all you have to do is ask yourself, would I want somebody to do this to me? Would I want somebody to do this to a person I love? And then you come to me for tea and sympathy because I'm only 20 years old. And I paid $55 towards my fees in 2 years. So what do you want me to do about it? Do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Because let me just explain to you something about prison. People will say that the Bexar County Jail is overcrowded, right? And there's a limited amount of people legally who are supposed to be at the Bexar County Jail. Yeah, sometimes they'll say we're going to send them to other counties. People don't like that because taxpayers have to pay for people going to other counties. But guess what? I've never heard a prison or people say, you know what? At the jail, hypothetically, we're only supposed to have 5,000 people. We now have 5,500 people. And we have Mr. Juarez who needs a place at our jail. They're not going to say, oh, we'll just let him go because we're booked. They will always find room for you at the jail. They will always find room for you at the prison. And you're not getting that. So who have you been living with?
My mom.
Mm-hmm. And I know your mom is upset that you're not doing anything with your life. And they mentioned GED. Did you even enroll in that?
I did.
And what's going on with that?
To be honest, ma'am, my phone had got stolen and my emails,
Everything happened to you. My phone got stolen. Back in the day, we didn't have phones. So what does not having a phone have to do with anything? How is not having a phone related to you not getting your GED?
I haven't got no excuses, man. But
That's what I'm saying. You're coming to me with an excuse. You're saying my phone got stolen, so I can't work on my GED. Explain to me why your phone being stolen interferes with your ability to get a GED.
Why? I mean, as soon as I enrolled into the class, into the school, I got an email and they were telling me about enrolling, that I have to show up on this day and this day, and I did show up. I don't remember what it was called, but I did show up, and I did talk to some lady, and she told me that she was gonna send me emails, and I never got. Well, I mean, my phone had got stolen. So I don't know if I got the emails or.
So here's the thing: you can go to the library and use their computer. And guess what? They give you 45 minutes for free. So why didn't you go to the library? You had a chance to commit a failure to identify and an evading on foot. So why you couldn't evade, run towards your local library and get on the computer and figure out where you were supposed to be? Because Last time I checked, if your phone gets stolen, that doesn't mean your email has been stolen. You can still get on a computer and access your email.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you're saying yes, but why are you not doing this? You're not doing anything that you're supposed to do. Except come to me begging that you don't want to go to prison. You need to start thinking, and the reason why I'm asking you these questions, because you just flowing through life acting as though you're still a toddler that people find this cute, and that's not the case.
Ma'am.
All right, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to give you a choice and state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
These are your choices. You have no other choice. Don't ask me for another choice because you're not getting another choice. One, I'll revoke you. I'll send you to prison for 3 years. Or you're going to ISF. And you're going to remain in custody until you're transferred.
I say.
Your Honor, will the 2 misdemeanors be dismissed and so we can do ISF?
Oh, that'll be completely up to the state.
Okay, I'll ask Frank. Thank you.
All right, probation. On this is what the court is going to do. 4 and 4 are true. The court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to ISF, and he's to remain in custody until transfer. And then upon release, I'm going to want GPS tracking, waive fees, and I'm going to want a curfew on that. So the curfew is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the only exception will be for employment. And that needs to be employment over the table. Do you understand? Do you have any children since I last saw you?
No, ma'am.
Do not have any children right now. You're not ready to do that. You're not ready for the responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, anything else?
Judge, for the tracking, he's allowed to, his curfew is 7 p.m. He has to be at the house at 7 p.m. and he can leave at 7 a.m., right?
Yes.
And then I would just recommend the IFP would be released as well.
All right. And so that will be ISP. And uterus, does your mom still want you living with her?
Yes, ma'am.
Why was there a pause?
I mean, that's my mom, of course.
No. I mean, we just make assumptions sometimes. Sometimes your mom doesn't want you living with them.
My mom does. My mom does.
All right. He's to reside with his mom. Bring your friends over to your mom's house and making that some sort of hangout. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge.
What do you think? Did the judge make the right call, or was this defendant given too many chances? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every comment and feature some of the best ones in future videos. If you enjoy real courtroom moments, tough judicial decisions, and cases that make you think, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next case. New courtroom videos are uploaded regularly. Subscribe now and join thousands of viewers following the most interesting courtroom stories online.